Happy Friday. It is August 28th and I am headed back to work from a quick lunch break. Had to run an errand and then I stopped at Dickey's and got me some yummy barbecue. Well, sort of barbecue, I guess. I get their chicken and cheese tacos that they have, the little street tacos. Side of mac and cheese and a big yellow cup of sweet tea. Probably not a healthy lunch, but it's going to be delicious, so that's all that matters today. I'm getting ahead of myself. Today. I'm ready to be off work, so I wish it was tonight. Anyway, it's probably going to be short and sweet. I really just wanted to update you that... Let me try that again. I really wanted to just update you guys on my dad. He was moved Wednesday to a Regency specialty hospital. So the nurses there, they're like mostly all former ICU nurses. So they have and most of them are registered nurses. Nothing against LPNs, CNAs, that type of thing, because I know that they are very helpful and knowledgeable in a lot of areas. But I guess with his case and being fairly severe with the pneumonia and everything, it's nice to know that you do have an experienced nursing staff that has ICU experience and stuff like that, watching over him. And just the main thing is, each nurse there is only responsible for 1 to 2 patients. They don't have this huge workload, so that they can, devote more time and focus and attention and everything on each of their patients or whatever. They may have 3 at the max, I think, but usually no more than that. So anyway, he went over there Wednesday. He was off to a little bit of a rocky start. He said his mouth was hurting, so he wasn't really eating. He drank a little bit of grape juice, and my stepmom was like, nope, if he's not going to eat, then he needs to be sure to drink the Ensure or the Boost or whichever, high protein shakes, because he had been doing that the previous week at the other hospital, and, he'd been getting some strength back, and he was kind of up, feeding himself, and he could push himself up in the bed and kind of reposition himself. He was doing more for himself this past week or so. So we were like, we don't want to go backwards, we want to go forward. So he's still got a little bit of a road ahead of him. We don't know if it'll be another week, 2 weeks, or whatever, and most likely when he comes home, he will be on oxygen. Whether that's temporary or lifetime, we don't know yet, because a lot of the damage that's been done to his lungs, they say, will never really repair itself. So, he's going to be, just not exactly the same, a little more weak, things like that. He probably ain't going to be able to just, come home in that first week. He's not going to be able to jump in the truck and go down the deer camp and go fishing or hanging out with the guys or whatever. He's going to need to be just at home for a little while, and some more recovery even while he is there. So, but he is doing much better than he was. So, they got him off of the mask, the non-rebreather mask that they had, and he's just on the nasal cannula now. It's on high flow, but just like the first night he was there, they were already able to knock it down, I guess to a lower percentage or whatever, as far as how much oxygen they were pushing into him and stuff, versus where he was. So that's a plus. The only downside is, of course, where he's at now, he can't have visitors. See, for the last week and a half or so, we were able to visit, because I saw him Monday night and I saw him the previous Tuesday night. So the last 2 weeks, we were able to kind of come and go and visit some, and I would go, then the next day my brother go, and then my stepmom was up there pretty much every night to stay the night with him for the last week and a half or so. But they kept saying they were going to move him the end of last week, and so that's part of the reason I didn't go visit, because it just seemed like every day they were going to move him, but then something happened, his temperature was off one day, and they wouldn't take anybody, if they thought they might have, a fever, because they don't want to risk infection, because the Regency hospital he's at now, they have a ton of high risk patients, and so that's one reason that they don't even allow visitors, regardless. It's not just due to COVID, it's just any time, in that particular area. So anyway, but just wanted to give you a quick update on him and just say to please keep him in your prayers, and hopefully within the next week or two, like I said, he can get out of there and get back to the house. And even though he'll have some recovery time at home and all that, it'd be nice for him to just be home. I know he definitely desperately wants to be at home, versus being there. But not really much else going on. Work has been work. It's pretty busy. I got a couple of special projects I guess I'm working on, that's accounts that aren't actually in my group, as far as like that's not a pharmacy we would normally work with in my particular group. Like it's another group's location or pharmacy that they work with, but they need a little help trying to get some accounts up to date and get them checked on. So one of our directors called me in his office yesterday and said that he would be sending out like a spreadsheet, and it was like me and like 4 or 5 other girls from different groups, like a collector from each of the 4 or 5 other groups, because there's a total of 10 groups now. I'm in group 10, but about 4, 5, 6 of us, something like that, we were each going to get like a handful of patients to work on. So he sent the spreadsheet this morning, and it had like 7 patients on it. I've already worked on like 4 or 5, so I don't have but a couple more to go, and I have until Thursday of next week to finish it, so that's cool. Because I'm probably not going to work on it anymore today. I've got some stuff I got to work on for my group. So in just a few minutes, I'm going to go in here, eat this lunch really quickly, and then clock back in and get to work on my actual accounts for the group that I'm in. Because I've also been working on a few accounts from the group that I just left. I was in group 4, and then I came to group 10. I mean, it's been a nightmare. I mean, not in a bad way, I guess, just busy, you know what I mean? But that's good job security, right? So I'm not complaining, just saying it's been busy. I really, really, really need to go to the post office this weekend. I have a package that I have to send to Andrea because I'm sending a shirt back to her because she redid it for me. She and I guess we had just miscommunicated because I'd ordered several shirts at one time, and so this particular one was supposed to be a large, and it's done in a small, and I don't know anybody that could wear it. So as cute as it is, I can't do anything with it, so I'm sending it back to her so she can put it in her shop and hopefully resell it or sell it, and because she's replacing mine for the person I ordered it for, and you know, that way she can get her money for it. So it's packaged and ready to go. It's in the back seat. I have a package, a letter for Julia that I wrote over a week ago, probably 2 weeks ago, and I don't have any stamps, and I haven't been in the post office, so I just haven't put it in the mail yet because I'm a bum. Sorry. And then I have a little happy that I'm sending off to someone who may or may not watch this, because she's one of the few that actually does watch my videos, has a birthday coming up next week, and it's probably going to be late because, again, I haven't been in the post office yet. So it's just a little happy, but I saw something that made me think of her, and so I'm sending it to her, but I'm not going to say anything, so she'll probably figure it out if she watches this. But just kind of wanted it to be a little happy, little surprise. So anyway, it's packaged up in my backseat too. I have 2 packages and 1 letter, and I really need to go to the post office. So that's on my to-do list for in the morning. It really is. Hopefully it won't be pouring down rain, but even if it is, it'll be okay. I still need to go. But yeah, that's really about it. I said I wasn't going to make this very long. It's just a quick little check-in, and like I said, I want to give you an update on how my dad's doing and all that. The rest of us are just hanging in there. Justin, he's like a kid in a candy store today because he got him a new 0-turn lawnmower. The other one we've had for like 6 going on 7 years, and it still works, but it's got a few little, dings and dents because he's worked it so hard, and he's had to replace blades and spindles and different things or whatever, which it runs fine. The motor in it's great. So he actually is going to try to resell it to replace some of the money we used to get the new one, but we'll see. But because he don't have a need for 2 of them, that's for sure. So anyway, hopefully that goes well. We can find somebody who buys it, and hopefully it works well for them for quite some time. Anyway, yeah, there's that. So nothing else really new to report, I guess. I'm going to get off of here and get back to work. So I hope you guys have a great weekend coming up, and I will chat with y'all later. Bye!